Today I'm not going to put an answer to a question only because 10 minutes ago a client left and I saw something that I had never seen before in his session, and I need to share it because it might make sense to a lot of people. It's about money and how we can block money because of a past life memory or a past life fear. I'm going to say the whole story so it can make a little more sense. Now, the first few minutes after a client sits down, I always look at the aura first to make sure there's no major blockages there, and then we start with the questions. The first thing I see in his aura, down at the feet, was Spain. At the moment, I'm not in Spain, I'm in Luxembourg, and the guy is Luxembourgish. And I see that Spain is at the bottom of his feet, kind of blocking him from moving. And I thought he either just came back from Spain or he wants to go back to Spain. And this is what's blocking him. So I asked him this, and he said, no, not at all. So I couldn't see what it was, so I left it. And I simply wrote Spain on my note, so I can ask later when he is astral traveling. Then the second thing I see is that in his aura there are millions of dollars or euros, whatever. But I could tell that he wasn't a millionaire. And I asked him the question, why are you not a millionaire yet? His eyes went all watery, as if he knew that he should be. So I wrote that question down on a pad, on a notebook, to again ask while he's astral traveling. So once there were more questions, but they're not related to this story, so I don't need to mention them. Once in the astral traveling session, I said to him, ask your soul, what went wrong in Spain last time and I'm still carrying it? Because I really thought it had to do with a past life, since we could not find what it is in this life. And the guy starts to cry because he sees images that he stole something and they killed him. Excuse me, first he said, they killed me. And I asked, why did they kill you? I stole something. And he starts to cry again, almost uncontrollably. What did you steal? I stole something beautiful. What was it? He could not explain it to me because his English was not 100%. But he kept saying, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Why did you steal it? I wanted it. I wanted to have something beautiful. It was beautiful, he kept on saying. And they caught me and they killed me. And then his soul showed him, this is what is blocking you from your money in this life. We put money in our life book, but you associate having beautiful things with dying. You think if you have beautiful things, they will kill you again. And this is why you are blocking your millions, so that you won't have beautiful things, and this way you feel safe. I had seen so many reasons of why we block money, and there are probably thousands and thousands of reasons as to why people block their money. but I had never seen this before. Blocking it because you have a feeling or you have a fear they're going to kill you if you have something beautiful. The reason I picked this image of the horse is because after we cleared this past life memory, we called the energy of money. You see, money is an energy with a soul. Money is simply the reincarnation, or the incarnation, sorry. Money is simply the incarnation of the energy of abundance, the energy of plenty. So then I get this client to call the energy of money so he can get used to this energy. And I get him to say to this energy of money, I am now ready for you. And then he starts to cry again. I said, what's happening? And he was explaining he could see money simply turned into a horse, got him to jump on, and the horse started running. And he felt free. Now, this doesn't mean that everybody is here to make money. Many more people are here to make money than what already have money, but we simply block it in the majority of cases. I forgot where I was going with this. Yes, in his case, he had put money in his life book. Some people say, like in this client's case, I will experience my lessons on earth through a lot of money. Because I'm not talking about having 500,000 or 1 million. He had millions in there, in his aura, that simply could not materialize. I think I will leave it at this today, and then tomorrow we'll go back to the questions and answers. I just wanted to record this quickly before I forget, and to put it on in case some of us have an understanding of the fact that we actually block money. We don't need to work hard to make money. We simply need to find out how we are blocking it or why we are blocking it. And there's not much to do after that. Just by knowing why, you unblock it. Now, don't ask the question and expect a logical answer in 1 minute. Simply keep asking yourself whenever you're thinking of money, I wonder how I'm blocking money. There is one more thing his soul showed him. Don't play the lottery, because your experience is not to have a whole bunch of money all at once. Your experience is to jump into the flow of money, into the river of money. And if you're in the flow of money, there will always be money moving through you. And for most of us, this is how we are meant to experience it. So don't think, okay, I'll play the lottery or I will inherit so many millions and that's it. We are meant to be in the flow of money. We are meant to make money part of the way we express ourselves. There is another thing I want to mention from a client I had last week, again about money. His soul was telling him that he needs to change the way he views money, and that he viewed money as something he could get things with, something he could buy things with, something to use to spend. And when I asked, okay, how should I view money? His soul said, view it as something you can use to create more money. Something you can use to actually create. That is the purpose of money, and this is the reason why this universe is so abundant. Because when we created this universe, when we were still back at the source, the first energy we called from another universe was the energy of abundance. Because we wanted a universe where we always create, where we are creators. And this is why in most religions, God is called the Creator. Because we simply wanted a universe where we can always create. Not all universes are like this. So this made what the client's higher self said made sense. Like, view money as a tool to create and to create more money. And if you view it this way, then it will come to you. If you only view it as a tool to pay for things, to spend, then it might not come to you. Not that money doesn't like being spent, of course it does. But you see, depending on your lessons, if you have come here to create and to experience the growing pains of your creations, but you have not understood this yet, and you think that money is only for spending, then money might say, I'll wait till you understand what you wanted to learn in this life, and then I'll come to you. Always keep in mind, money is not a dead object. It is a living, breathing entity. Talk to it, just like you talk to a person. Only in this case, be honest with it. We are never honest with other people because we have a need to impress them. But money isn't impressed by you at all. So be honest with it and talk to it. Okay, this is the story I had today about money. Tomorrow we will go back to normal questions and answers.